Went to town the other night, I heard the noise and saw the fight. The watchman was running around, crying, "Old Dan Tucker's come to town. Old Dan Tucker's back in town, swinging ladies all around. First to the right and then to the left, kiss the gal."
Good morning, guys. I thought I would take you guys along with me this week as we do this Little House on the Prairie unit study. The reason I thought about doing this week is actually a big mom fail. I got behind in ordering the kids' curriculum. We use ACE, and I don't have any more paces for them. I was supposed to order it a while ago, but we just kept having expenses, so I put it off. And now they've done all their paces, and I went ahead and ordered curriculum, but it's not going to be here for another week. That's kind of a bummer, but we had nothing to do this week for school, so my college roommate had given me this really great curriculum, and I had always wanted to do it and never had the time, so I guess we have the time this week. It looks really awesome. If anybody's interested in doing a unit study on Little House on the Prairie, maybe you can follow along with us or get some ideas. It has sample lesson plans, and it's for 8 days. It says you can even spread it out longer. I'm going to try to do it just this week over 5 days. So I'll probably pick and choose my favorite activities and just see how far we get. So anyways, you read about 5 chapters in the book each day, and then there's all sorts of things in here. There's science experiments and lots of different kinds of art. Like one day they get to create the little house that the Ingalls lived in out of twigs, and I didn't read it all, but maybe hot glue. They can make a quilt pattern. There's math, geography. I think there's Bible verses, there's vocabulary, there's quizzes, history, obviously. So I'm excited about it. We have never done a unit study before, as far as I can remember. Anyways, I'll take you along and I'll show you a closer look into this. We did all of our paces, and I ordered your new paces, but we're not going to have them till next week. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to have a fun week, a little break from paces.
Yay!
Okay?
Yay.
We are going to do this unit study on Little House on the Prairie. So it's a whole week of reading the...
Like you read it and we color a picture about it.
Right, we're going to color pictures. There's science, there's art, there's geography, there's math.
Geography.
There's all sorts of things related to this. I made a whole bunch of copies. You guys are going to make portfolios about everything you learn.
Portfolio.
Like a folder.
Wow, cool. Will we actually use folders?
And the thing I forgot to mention is, since I am so disorganized, this morning I was looking for our Little House on the Prairie book and I can't find it. So we're going to have to, I don't know if I ever had it. I know we've read it, but it could have been Miss Jen's copy or something. So we're going to look on the bright side and take this opportunity. I'm going to show you guys how to find a library book on the computer, and we'll figure out which library has it on the shelf. And then we're gonna go to the library and I'm gonna show you how to use their system to find the book you want. Because there's so many books there. They have a special system that helps you find the book you're looking for. So we're gonna learn about that today too. And it's all gonna work out. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we do is we go to our library's website, and that pulls up all the libraries in our county.
Wow.
So this says search for. Now we're going to type in Little House on the Prairie. This is how you spell it. Can you type that in?
Yes.
Yep, juvenile fiction. So now we need to look for WIL. So let's see. So this says juvenile fiction, and the authors are MAB all the way to the end of the alphabet, ZZZ. So W would be in this area, not in the beginning of the alphabet. So we're gonna look over here, and so these have JF for juvenile fiction, and then the author's last name. So this is the V's. We have to think, does W come after V? All right, good job. Okay, who wants to check it out? Tucker, here, take the library card and go say, can I check this out, please? Why don't you guys come look at the picture? So their grandparents, aunts, and uncles are all coming to say goodbye.
Very realistic.
Yeah, so realistic. He's a good illustrator.
That's the most realistic.
So these people will feel like more than likely they'll never see them again, because that's how it was back then. You couldn't really go back and travel to see the family that you have left. And who else would be thirsty?
The horses.
Yep.
The dog.
So it'd be hard to stop where there's no water. Okay.
They could have just drank from the lake.
Chapter 2, Crossing the Creek. Pet and Patty began to trot briskly, as they were glad to.
I'd say
5 or 6 of them.
because
10
you
or
want
12.
to be able to. So this is maybe like 8.
Okay.
Not now.
Oh, I wanted to throw up and build a log cabin. Well, you
Could buy the land and then do that. They do have every once in a while in Oklahoma. They have what they call land grab men too. Laura thought he would show her a papoose someday, just as he had shown her fawns and little bears and wolves.
Major, you were right.
Major evening events in the chapter of sentences.
Can you think of anything else that happened?
She got really tired because,
She got really bored of the same things.
and he thought it was a wolf, but it was actually Jack.
That's right. What did Pa build at the end?
He built
Do you remember,
the house,
Sawyer?
the house,
The
and
house.
Mr. Edwards helped.
I was gonna say Mr. Edwards.
And then his wife, her foot got stuck in the log.
Good. Okay.
Is that 3 sentences?
That's more than 3. Okay, Sawyer, can you read number 5?
And Pa had to do when they made camp each night.
Good. How did they get food? What did Pa have to do to
Kill
get food?
animals.
He had to go hunting.
Yeah, but all animals are meat and you have to cook meat, so every meal they'd have to cook.
They would. Okay, so pick 4 of those chores and write them down.
I'm gonna write.
I put away the China shepherdess. Ma answered.
What?
Shepherdess. They have this little doll that every time they move, she puts it up. In a minute, she came out with a quilt and her mending and baby Carrie. She spread the quilt on the shady grass by the stable and sat there to do her mending and watch Carrie play. Pa reached down and pulled up a slab. He laid it across the ends of the sapling rafters. Its edge stuck out beyond the wall. See? That's he's putting on the roof. Those are the rafters.
Okay. Describe the leader of the wolf pack that ran with Pa and surrounded their house. I'm gonna say he was really big and he was the leader of the pack.
Perfect. Ma looked at him with big eyes. She did not say anything. The Indian turned around, and the other Indian turned too, and they walked across the floor and out through the door. Their feet, they didn't, I know. Their feet made no sound at all. Ma sighed a long, long sigh. Would you guys have thought about letting Jack off his chain too?
Yeah. If I was there, I would let Sadie or Samson run and kill him.
I would have thought about that too, but what's the bad thing about if they would have let Jack?
They would have attacked.
If the dog attacked them, it would have caused more problems, probably,
and then
right?
They would attack.
Right.
They say it kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Little girls.
Then Laura heard a strange, low, distant sound. "What's that?" she said. Pa listened. "Cattle, by George," he said. "Must be the cattle herds going north to Fort Dodge." After she was undressed, Laura stood in her nightgown at the window.
Caroline and
Leave
leave the gun.
Leave you the gun.
Caroline, I'll leave you the gun. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jack jumped around them. Then Pa turned around and his blue eyes twinkled at Laura. He said, "Draw a straight star to mark the location of the town of Independence, Kansas."
Wow, that's a big word. Good job. Okay, so that's where they settled. That's where they're living right now. Now on this map, it doesn't show Independence. It shows Topeka, the capital. So we're going to use this book. It's called an atlas, and it has lots of maps in it. We're going to find a map of Kansas so that we can look up where is Independence, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
There tells about two frightening incidents with a pack of wolves. Write a 1 or 2 sentence.
Is the first thing we're going to do. These say appearance, habitat, habits, and behavior. So we're going to fill in what we learned about those 3 things from the book, and then we're going to use our encyclopedia or maybe the computer to learn some more things to add to that. So what did we learn about the wolves' appearance from the book?
I don't know what appearance means.
What did they look like? What color were they?
Gray.
Gray. What did they have for, like, are they scaly, slimy, furry, hairy, furry? Are they big, little, medium?
Big.
I think they were big. So they're gray, they're furry, and they're big. Let's write those things.
Went to town the other night, I heard the noise and saw the fight. The watchman was running around, crying, "Old Dan Tucker's come to town. Old Dan Tucker's back in town, swinging ladies all around. First to the right and then to the left, kiss the gal that he loves best. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to come to supper."